Hey everybody, it's Friday, which June 12th, and I just thought I would pop in and say hey. Yeah, I guess a family update, since I haven't really sat down and done a chit chat. I am also going to record. Hopefully I can get it done today. I need to get the baby to sleep. I had this video requested by so many people. Cesareans. You guys know all of my children were born by cesarean, and the norm these days that doctors are telling women is 4. They don't want to go more than 4 because of the risk and all that thing. And it used to be 3. Yeah. Or they would, if you started with a C-section, you could try for VBAC, and or if you had a vaginal, then you had a C-section, you would try for VBAC and all that jazz. But a lot of women are being discouraged these days from I would say having the family that they want. A lot of women they desire a large family, and they're being discouraged because they've had C-sections, multiple C-sections. Yeah, they told me to stop at 4. And obviously, yeah, I was warned of all the risk and all the, hoo-ha. And I'll reiterate this again, but honestly, there are no more risk involved in having multiple C-sections than there are in having 1. Okay, I'm not trying to overstep a doctor, medical professional, even though that is my career background. But I'm on the other side of the table, so I know firsthand it's not completely true. So I just want to open up to any more questions before I actually sit down and do the video. What are you doing? You having a snack?
A fish.
Goldfish, I see. So that others that did not get a chance to weigh in on this. So I think it's a topic. I've not come across it. A lot of people are not really that knowledgeable because they don't expect to have a C-section in the first place. And then the first time they have one, it's sometimes an emergency or almost an emergency. And they are pretty much devastated because they didn't get the birth they wanted. Although, I'm not going to comment negatively on that, but I feel that whichever method is safest for the baby and yourself, you should be satisfied with it. Some women will shun others for having cesareans and making them feel inferior, although that should never be the case, because if I didn't have C-sections, my kids wouldn't be born. Period. I have to. That being said, I can still have children. I have been talked, or I've been, well, not talked out of, but they've tried to talk me into permanent birth control. One being my age, because I am advanced maternal age, so I've been high risk. My last 4 pregnancies have always been high risk. Once you get past 35, you're just considered high risk. And now I'm even higher risk due to my age, but I'm healthy. So, like I said, that being said, if I were to get pregnant, the doctor would have no choice but to deliver the baby. So they can't force me, and again, that's what I've been hearing firsthand, noticing, and it's pretty much population control. And the sad part about it is Esure, and I'll get into that probably in the video. Yeah, I would never, ever, ever go that route. Women are bleeding to death due to that method of population control. Okay? That's all that is population control. Straight up. There you go. So, let's see. But yeah, my first experience with the cesarean, it was not scheduled. It was not determined until the last, I think the last 2 weeks, that the baby was breech. And because back then they weren't doing ultrasounds left and right like they were doing these days. And so we didn't know until the last minute. And so I actually had the cesarean before it was scheduled. It was an emergency, but it wasn't an emergency where I had to be put to sleep. All of them I've been awake. They haven't been all done on the scheduled day. I've had like the last ones done pretty much as, okay, we have to get this done right now. We have to get this baby out. But it wasn't a rush. I think the first one was more so than the other ones. You want to turn it on? He's not coming on. Let's see.
It's learning time.
Good job. So, anywho, what else? But the one thing I did pay attention to, childbirth class, way back when, they told us at least 3 people out of that room were going to have cesareans, and you needed to pay attention on the discussion on that. And a lot of people just kind of, whatever, and I thought about it. And so what I tell people nowadays is the reason why so many people are afraid is because they're not educated enough to know that it's surgery, but it's not as bad as it seems. And they end up having a bad experience, a bad C-section, a bad recovery because of that mind thought. And that's what I want to talk about in the video. Of all these kids, I've not had a bad experience. I had a different experience in one of them, and I will get into that. And the effects of it are still present today. But I could not say, okay, I would have rather gone this route and deliver my kids at this point. I love it because I get to, I don't have to worry about the pain. I don't have to worry about the what do you call it? The not knowing. It's more or less, I can plan. And that's what I like. I need a schedule because with this many kids, you can't just go have a baby and not know what to do with your kids. And I don't have family, immediate family right here. So I like being able to schedule, or at least have some sort of schedule. You want a nap? Say hi. Say hi. Are you a sleepy girl?
No.
No. So, you want to say anything? Say hi, YouTube. You have something else to say? You're just looking at yourself, huh? It's nap time? So, yeah, it's about 2:30 and the kids are out. Mama. And this one needs a nap. So, like I said, hopefully I can get the video recorded today. If not, it will be coming. Abby in the next couple of days. Yes, Abby. As well as some more, because I've just been behind and taking it easy really on the recording, more or less homeschool planning, and yeah, trying to get a good jump on next year, which is, I've been doing that for a while, so I'm pretty much where I need to be. Yes, Abby. Abby. Cookie Monster? Cookie Monster. Okay, you are a wet kid. Be careful. Thank you. Thank you. Elmo. Elmo. Sorry. Are you a wild woman? Yeah. I just got my hair washed. Elmo. And like I said, I really want to educate on the C-section issue, because like I said, it's leading into population control. Not saying that everybody should have a large family as I do, but I have heard these stories, and it just kind of, I don't know, it's sad, and it's, a lot of them are after the fact. They've already took the route that they were posed, and can no longer have children, and it just, I know that in itself, you have to mentally prepare yourself for that, because it is not something you should do.
Mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Deciding on permanent birth control is not something you should do at childbirth. Not even before childbirth. That should be something you should go back, give yourself 6 months at least, because you need to get all that postpartum chaos, blues. You know, you have to get your mentality back. After you have a baby, you're not even thinking clearly to make a decision like that. That's a major decision. A lot of women are swayed by their husbands. Okay, it's easier for them to go do it. Let them go do it. But I would never make that decision right then and there. It's just, most women regret it unless they are completely sure. Or it's a medical reason. So that would be my only reason. It would have to be medically necessary. And we've gone there many times where they said it's medically necessary. And yeah. So, the doctor is going to tell you what they want, because the doctor wants money. The government wants population control. That's their job, and they think the average woman is not going to do their homework. And it's just something that's not talked about. Also, you know, family has influence on this. You know, a lot of families are not, immediate families or extended families are not receptive to everybody having a large family, whereas that should be you and your spouse's or your mate's choice. You know, be fruitful and multiply. So, anywho, get back to me with your questions, your comments. And like I said, I'll get this video up, and I will hopefully let some time lapse. Maybe, like I said, a couple days. I won't do it today. That way I can get everybody's response. So, bye.